leaf modifications. In this leaf modifications, what is the first leaf modification means? Insectivorous plants. Insectivorous plants. These insectivorous plants, what are the insectivorous plants means? One, it is Nepenthes. One, it is Nepenthes. And the second one, it is nothing but Dionia. And second one, it is nothing but Dionia plant. In this Nepenthes, this Dionia, it is also called as Venus flytrap. Dionia, it is also called as Venus flytrap. This Nepenthes and Dionia, why they are called as insectivorous plants means this Nepenthes and Dionia, they are growing in nitrogen deficient soils. They are growing in nitrogen deficient soils. They are growing in which soils means nitrogen deficient soils. That means as these plants, namely known as Nepenthes and Dionia, as they are growing in nitrogen deficient soils, so they trap the insect. They will kill the insect. They will digest the insect, and from that insect proteins, nitrogen compounds are utilized by Nepenthes and Dionia so that they can lead a perennial life. And in this insectivorous plants, what happens means, first when we take this Nepenthes as an example, in this Nepenthes what happens means, and moreover this Nepenthes grows in which forest means Orissa forest when it is compared with India. In this Nepenthes what happens means, it shows how many modifications means, see here. This is nothing but a green flattened, this is nothing but a green flattened leaf-like structure. Green flattened leaf-like structure, that is nothing but phyllodes. Green flattened leaf-like structure, that is nothing but which one here? Phyllodes. That means which one it is modified here? Lower part of the petiole. This is nothing but lower part of the petiole. In this lower part of the petiole modifies into green flattened leaf-like structure, and it can perform photosynthesis, and it can perform which one means a photosynthesis, due to which they can prepare their own food material, so it is called as phyllodes. That means in this Nepenthes, lower part of the petiole modifies into green flattened leaf-like structure which can perform photosynthesis, and it is nothing but phyllodes, and it is nothing but which one means phyllodes. And the next one, it is upper part of the petiole is modified into tendril. This is nothing but upper part of the petiole is modified into tendril. So this tendril means, what is the main function of tendril means? Tendril, it is long, wiry, coiled, sensitive structure. Tendril, it is 1. long, 2. coiled, 3. sensitive structure. One, it is long, second one, it is coiled, third one, it is sensitive structure which helps in climbing. And the next one, it is nothing but the leaf blade, it is modified into lamina. Leaf blade, that is nothing but leaf lamina. Leaf lamina, it is developing into pitcher. So this Nepenthes, it is also called as a pitcher plant. Nepenthes, it is also called as which one means pitcher plant. And what happens here means in this Nepenthes, the surface, the rim of the pitcher, it shows nectar glands. Rim of the pitcher, it shows which glands means nectar glands. That means glands are present inside the flower, but if it is present outside the flower, can we call that glands as extrafloral nectaries? Yes, that glands are called as extrafloral nectaries. That glands are called as which one here? Extrafloral nectaries. That means glands, if they are present inside the flower, then it is called as floral nectaries. Here the glands present inside the flower, no, it is present on the rim of the pitcher, so it is called as extrafloral nectaries. So it is called as extrafloral nectaries. Now what happens means the tip of the leaf is modified into large. So which one is modified means here? Tip of the leaf. Here the tip of the leaf is modified into larger, colorful, immovable lid. Large, colorful, immovable lid. That means what happens here means the tip of the leaf is modified into large, colorful, immovable lid. What is the main function of this large, colorful, immovable lid means? As it is colorful, what happens means it attracts the insects, due to which insects, they will think that something is present in this area, so that insects are dragged out towards this immovable lid, that is nothing but a colorful, large, immovable lid. Now what happens means after that I will explain later on. First we will discuss here the structures which are present inside the pitcher. Inside the pitcher, what happens means it shows downward projecting hairs. Inside the pitcher, it shows which hairs means downward projecting hairs. This downward projecting hairs and it is also mixed with digestive glands, and it also mixed with which glands means digestive glands. It is also mixed with digestive glands, and these are nothing but which hairs means downward projecting hairs. Downward projecting hairs. Downward projecting hairs. Now inside the rim, it shows beneath this downward projecting hairs, it shows slippery surface. It shows which surface means a slippery surface. Now beneath the slippery surface, it shows acidic fluid. Beneath the slippery surface, it shows which fluid means acidic fluid. It shows acidic fluid. Now can you tell me, once the insect comes into the pitcher, whether that insect try to escape out? Yes. Which one plays an important role in stopping the escaping of insect means that is nothing but downward projecting hairs. Downward projecting hairs. Downward projecting hairs. And second one, that is nothing but a slippery surface. Second one, that is nothing but which surface means a slippery surface. That means downward projecting hairs and slippery surface plays an important role in stopping the escaping of insect. Stopping the escaping of insect. But whereas acidic fluid, which fluid means acidic fluid. Acidic fluid, what it will do means it will kills the insect. It will kills the insect. It will kills which one means insect. And the digestive glands what these digestive glands, what they will do means they will secrete digestive juices. They will secrete which juices means digestive juices. What are the digestive juices means? It secretes proteolytic enzymes. It secretes which enzymes means proteolytic enzymes. It secretes proteolytic enzymes. What are called as proteolytic enzymes means those are nothing but trypsin. Those are nothing but trypsin and as well as pepsin. These are nothing but the proteolytic enzymes. These proteolytic enzymes are nothing but trypsin and pepsin. These proteolytic enzymes belonging to how many, which class means third class of enzyme classification. Belongs to which class? Third class belonging to enzyme classification. Now what happens means here, as Nepenthes it shows green flattened leaf-like structure, that is nothing but phyllodes. That means it can prepare their own food materials. It can prepare their, which one can prepare their own food materials? That is nothing but phyllodes can prepare their own food materials. Can we call this one as autotroph now? Yes, it is called as autotroph. It is called as autotroph. That means whether it is showing internal digestion or external digestion, it shows internal digestion. It shows which digestion means internal digestion. It shows internal digestion. And whereas this Nepenthes due to the modified leaf, can you tell me how many parts of the leaf in the Nepenthes is modified into means, and that means in the Nepenthes leaf is modified into how many parts means 4 parts. One it is lower part of the petiole. One it is which one? Lower part of the petiole is modified into phyllodes. Is modified into which one? Phyllodes. Second one, that is nothing but upper part of the petiole. Upper part of the petiole. It is modified into tendril. It is modified into which one? Tendril. Third one, leaf blade or leaf lamina. Leaf blade or leaf lamina. Leaf blade or leaf lamina. It is modified into pitcher. It is modified into pitcher. Whereas fourth one, leaf apex. Leaf apex is modified into immovable. Modified into which one? Immovable colorful lid. Immovable colorful lid. That means it shows how many modifications? 4 modifications. In the leaf it shows 2 modifications. In the leaf lamina it shows 2 modifications. Leaf lamina modified into pitcher. Tip of the leaf lamina, leaf apex, it is modified into immovable colorful lid. Can you tell me, arrange these parts of the modified leaf of Nepenthes in descending order. In which order? In descending order. That is nothing but one, it is nothing but in descending order means from apex to the base. Descending order means from apex to the base. In this apex, it is first one, it is occupied by, in this first one it is occupied by lid. In descending order, what I am saying here? In descending order. In descending order, first one it shows lid. Second one it shows pitcher. Second one it shows which one? Pitcher. And the third one it shows tendril. Third one it shows tendril. Fourth one it shows phyllodes. Fourth one it shows which one here? Phyllodes. That means arrange the parts of the modified leaf in Nepenthes in descending order. One it is lid from apex to the base. That is nothing but the descending order. One it is lid, second one it is pitcher, third one it is tendril, fourth one it is phyllodes. Fourth one itself it is nothing but phyllodes. But whereas in ascending order means in this manner. First one goes to ascending manner, first one phyllodes, second one tendril, third one pitcher, fourth one it is nothing but lid. In descending order, first one it is lid, second one it is pitcher, third one it is tendril, and fourth one it is phyllodes. Fourth one itself it is called as phyllodes. Now see here. Now this immovable colorful lid, what it will do means it attracts the insects, due to which insects are coming towards the lid. And what happens means due to the presence of extrafloral nectaries which secretes nectar glands, then the insect will smell the fragrance of the nectar. Smell the fragrance of the nectar. And what that insect will think means this is the landing area where the insect will land. But what happens when it lands upon this area, it does not show any base. Immediately that insect comes into the picture, falls into the picture. Once the insect falls into the picture, now the insect will try to escape. But what happens? These downward projecting air-like structures, they are not allowing the insect to escape. Due to which one or another time the insect will tied up. Due to which what happens? Due to which they will try to land upon the slippery surface, due to which that surface itself it is slippery, due to which again the insect will fall into the acidic fluid. Once the insect fell into the acidic fluid, they cannot fly and slowly try to escape from the slippery surface of the picture, due to which again that is slippery surface, due to which again that insect will fall into the acidic fluid, due to which one or another time this insect will undergoes death. And at that time what happens means digestive gland secretes digestive juices. The digestive juices, it is nothing but proteolytic enzymes, which are nothing but trypsin and pepsin, which belongs to the third class of the enzymatic classification, which digests the insect and will takes that insect proteins. In that insect proteins it takes nitrogen, and this plant can survive in healthier manner. So this is about the Nepenthes. This is about which one here? Nepenthes. Whereas in Dionia, that is nothing but Venus flytrap. One more thing about this Nepenthes. It is acting as an autotrophs, and as it eats insect, can we call that one as secondary consumers? Yes. It is acting as autotrophs. Why? Because due to the phylloid, it is green flattened leaf-like structure. It can prepare photosynthesis. So it is called as autotrophs, where it shows internal digestion. But as it capture insect, which one? Insect. Due to which what happens? As it capture insect, can we call that one as secondary consumers? Yes. It is called as which one means secondary consumers. It is called as secondary consumers. That means whether this Nepenthes plant, whether they shows extracellular digestion. Yes. Why? Because the insect, it is digested outside the leaf, no? So it is called as extracellular digestion. So it is called as which digestion? Extracellular digestion. So it is called as extracellular digestion. And when it is compared with Dionia, when it is compared with which one? Dionia, that is nothing but Venus flytrap. Here this is also called as insectivorous plant. So why? Because it catches the insect. So this is about the first leaf modification, that is nothing but insectivorous plants.